It's Emmanuel Cryptonoide. If you are new to investing and you don't know where to buy cryptos, you have a link down in the description below for Binance. It is super simple to set up your account. So there also you can trade cryptos. And actually, the coin I want to talk about in this video is actually Sango coin, like I said earlier. So the coin is has not been listed. The listing has been postponed to the quarter 1 of this year, which is Q1 of 2023, because as at the time of recording this video, it has not been listed on any exchange. But Central African Republic, that's the CAR, has postponed it to the quarter Q1 of this year, which is the first quarter of this year, 2023. So we don't know what might happen to the price of the coin, because the last time I checked the prices, the coin is actually quite cheap. It's around 0.00000, something like that. So it's very cheap right now. So let's look forward to what will happen to the coin. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
Bitcoin, Sango coin in the Central African Republic. In the spring of 2022, the Central African Republic, CAR, became the first African country to adopt Bitcoin, BTC, as a legal tender. As the second country globally to recognize Bitcoin in such a fashion, the CAR followed in El Salvador's footsteps. El Salvador has since boasted surging tourism numbers, a resilient economy and a healthy amount of free PR since allowing its citizens to make everyday purchases with the seminal cryptocurrency. The CAR, a substantially less economically developed economy than its Central American counterpart, would hope to emulate El Salvador's success. Despite the nation's vast natural resource wealth, the CAR is plagued by economic mismanagement, meager private and foreign investment, and systemic governmental issues. It is one of the poorest countries on the poorest continent in the world, ranking right at the bottom of the World Bank's Human Development Index. To make matters worse, up to 85% of the country's exports are kept in French treasuries, while its currency of choice, the CFA franc, is heavily biased toward economic development in France. Consequently, tapping into a neutral, open-source and censorship-resistant monetary system such as Bitcoin could not only benefit but emancipate the country. President Bitcoiners. Similar to El Salvador, the CAR law would make Bitcoin official money. Naturally, this decision was lauded by Bitcoin advocates the world over. Plus, it appeared that CAR President Faustin Archange Touadéra, a mathematician and Bitcoin supporter on social media, was inclined to support the adoption of the unique cryptocurrency. The pro-Bitcoin tweets smack of El Salvador's Lizaride president, Nayib Bukele. Mathematics is the hashtag language of the universe. Hashtag Bitcoin is universal money. Faustin Archange Touadéra, at FA_Touadéra, April 27, 2022. However, celebration and support for the country among the Bitcoin community were short-lived as, despite formal visits by Bitcoin-only proponents, including Galois Money, the country began its own token project. Just days after the Bitcoin law came into effect, the country surprised the crypto community by announcing the creation of a crypto token called Sango. The population of 5 million would also benefit from a crypto hub in the capital, Bangui. A francophone contingent of established Bitcoiners visit the CAR in May. Source: Twitter. Cointelegraph sat down in Senegal, West Africa with Mamadou Mostafa Ly, the Central African technician who oversaw the development of Sango coin, to ask about the project's development. A payments expert, Ly also runs the fintech startup Kete Cash. Ly shed light on the creation of what he called a token, not a currency, labeled Sango. Sango is the token that would accompany the country's plans to adopt Bitcoin as a legal tender. Cointelegraph speaks to Ly in Senegal. First, Ly stressed that the Bitcoin as legal tender law clearly states that the country will adopt Bitcoin. There is no mention of other cryptocurrencies or even Sango coin. He painted a clear divide between Sango and Bitcoin. The law states that the digital currency that is legal tender is Bitcoin. We recognize this as our official currency. Sango coin is a project for the Central African Republic state. Sango coin offers attractive incentives to foreign investors, including citizenship by investment and eventually a CAR passport, as well as governance advantages. In a sense, buying Sango is a way of buying residency in the country, without touching government-issued fiat currencies. A token effort. But why was this necessary? El Salvador did not create a new token to support its Bitcoin adoption efforts, so, why would the CAR? To compare the two countries' Bitcoin adoption strategies, both countries announced Bitcoin as a legal tender. From that point onward, they diverge. In El Salvador, foreigners could initially buy residency with an investment of 3 BTC, although it was then rescinded. In the CAR, e-residency can be obtained by locking a fixed collateral of Sango coins in the amount of $6,000 for a period of 3 years. Plus, foreign investors can directly access the country's strategic resources through the use of the crypto token, Lee explained. To gain exposure to El Salvador's rapid development without touching Bitcoin, the Central American country teed up Volcano bonds. The Volcano or Bitcoin bonds support the creation of a Bitcoin city and are backstopped by the government. In contrast, Sango is a cryptocurrency built on a blockchain backed by Bitcoin. The now-defunct Luna Classic, LUNC, token was the last time a token used Bitcoin as its treasury. The token's meltdown wiped billions of dollars from the crypto total market cap and dented confidence in the industry. So, why create a token? Why build a system liable to hacking or attack from malicious actors? And why do so despite the Bitcoin contingent's best interest to steer a Bitcoin-only path? Lee explained that Sango is a government project.
So that text is a quite long one, so I will leave a link down in the description below so that you can actually click on it and check it out yourself. Okay, so don't forget to leave a like to this video if you find this informative, and so that the YouTube algorithm can pass it over to people that are also involved in crypto. And you know, don't if you are a new viewer and you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you'll get future updates. Let's come together to make a better and better future, and let's fight against poverty. So I'll catch you in the next one.
Oh boy.